What's up, this is Jake with Hike 734, hiking with my wife Kristen, and today we're doing Goat Mountain in Glacier National Park. So we started out at Sunrift Gorge and worked our way up the Siyeh Pass trail, and then broke off from that all the way up to the summit. And then from there, we worked our way down to Otokomi Lake and then out through Rose Creek. So it was early in the morning and Sunrift Gorge was beautiful as always. And we started climbing up, which I've only done once just for a ways, but it's so beautiful, especially in the morning when the sun's hitting the creek and the wildflowers, even through the burn section, it's just awesome. So anyways, love that. Love walking through wildflowers and the creek and the red rocks. So then we switched back on up for a while and went up to the top of the trees, and there's a switchback that if you look, you can see a pretty obvious climber's trail that breaks off. And so we went ahead and took that, and it starts wrapping its way towards St. Mary Lake. And from there you can just break away from the trail as long as you stay to the left of the creek. But if you stay on that climber's trail, it actually is really cool. It switchbacks up, so it makes the climb a little bit longer, but for us, it gave us some elevation on a gradual climb up. But we ended up kind of terminating at this group of trees where we saw a really big buck. And we went back, did a little bit of bushwhacking, because you really do want to be on the left side of that creek as you're working your way up. And so from there, we just started climbing up, and it starts to get into a scree section, and it kind of alternates between little cliff bands, but it's not really a lot of climbing. It's just, that becomes just a lot of step ups. And then, you know, as you get up though, the views, I haven't talked about the views. They're amazing. As you get higher up, you can go ahead and, you know, you're just getting really amazing views of going to the Sun and Mahtapi peaks and just up into the St. Mary drainage. All the way up, as we got higher up, we were able to see into the Gunsight Pass area and Gunsight Lake, and Mount Jackson's amazing. And yeah, so just kept working our way on up higher and higher, and finally we ended up getting to the summit. And the summit there, super great views looking out over into the east with just the plains and the flat land there, and you can see St. Mary Lake, and then on the other side is just Glacier's peaks, and boy, they're amazing, and they're just this awesome panoramic views. Really enjoyed them. Love the view from the summit there. And then you can also look down and see both Otokomi Lake, and then you can go ahead and see Goat Lake. So most people go ahead and just do this as an out and back, and they go back to Sunrift Gorge. But Kristen has never been to Otokomi Lake, and we thought it'd be a really fun trip to go ahead and drop down into there. So we went ahead and worked our way down the Northwest Ridge, and we just kind of worked our way just following that. And it's just a nice, I wouldn't say gradual climb down, but it's not down climbing. So you can just stay on your feet and work your way down through all the scree and stuff as you get down to this really cool bowl. And it's just really pretty down there. Just a nice terraced, kind of that subalpine, tons of wildflowers. There's some snowfields in there that we were able to avoid, which was really nice. And just worked our way around finally to go ahead and get to see Otokomi Lake again. And just so pretty. And the waterfalls coming into it. And so then we worked our way down definitely a steeper section as we shot through the cliffs. And we had to walk a little bit on some snow as we got down there towards the bottom. But yeah, totally doable for people that are used to climbing. And then we finally made it down to the shore of the lake, and my goodness, so pretty. And seeing some of the big cutthroat trout that are in the lake. And then as we came over to the foot of the lake, we went ahead and could see them, a bunch of them there spawning. So that was really sweet. And anyways, just a real quick disclaimer here that definitely climbing in Glacier is an activity that involves some risks, so make sure you know what you're doing. I don't think that I would start with this one. There's not really any resources that let you know how to do this one, so this might give you a couple of ideas, and if you've been climbing in Glacier, then hopefully this will show you a couple of the moves that we needed to make. But it's just a lot of route finding, and they're pretty straightforward for people that have haven't done that before. But anyways, now we're just cruising out down along Rose Creek. And when we get back to Rising Sun, we're gonna go ahead and hop on the park shuttle and take it over to Sunrift Gorge to where our car is. And I've got a couple of blogs on Otokomi Lake, so you can go ahead and check those out on my site to see what this looks like. But anyways, this is Jake with Hike 734, hiking with Kristen to Goat Mountain and Otokomi Lake and out Rose Creek in Glacier National Park. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe on YouTube and head on over to hike734.com for more goodness.